The Bohus fortress is now a ruin, but was once both a palace and a fortress built to defend the Norwegian armed forces from enemies from the south. Has also given its name to the province Bohusland. It was the Norwegian king Håkon Magnusson who, in 1308, began building the Bohus fortress. The large round tower is known as Father's Hat.
During 1400 to 1500, a toll was levied on every ship of the river, as the Bohus toll. This became a big problem for the Swedish medieval town of Lödöse.
And for this reason, the entire town was relocated further south past the Bohus fortress. So you could say that the Bohus fortress helped create the city of Gothenburg. In the 1560s, the Swedes almost overran the fortress, but were stopped by an explosion in the Red Tower.
During the Nordic Seven-Year War, the fortress of Älvsborg was captured by the Danes. Sweden was completely cut off from the western seaboard. The Swedish strategy therefore became to capture the fortress at either Varberg, Älvsborg or Bohus.
The besieged Bohus fortress repelled 3 attacks, but on the 4th attempt the main tower fell and the Swedish flag was raised. 2 of the defending Danish knights volunteered to try to blow up the tower by rolling a powder keg down into the gunpowder storage room. Thus they became an early form of suicide bombers. Except they were not promised paradise, but rather farms for their families. One columnist wrote,
"The Swedes were like crows in the sky. Not one of them escaped with their lives intact. 250 Swedish soldiers had been in the tower at the time of the explosion."
The Swedish king, Erik XIV, was furious. The Danish king, Frederick II, was so happy at the news of this outcome that he wanted to commemorate the event. That's why there is a marble relief depicting on his sarcophagus in Roskilde Cathedral.
When Bohus fortress eventually became Swedish in 1658, it was not by act of war, but by the Treaty of Roskilde, when the entirety of Bohusland became Swedish.
The Bohus fortress has endured 14 sieges and has never succumbed to the force of arms. So, hats off!